Terraforming. Pretty much nobody knows what it is. It's a popular science fiction idea, basically turning another planet in the solar system into Earth. Most people think of it as a get out of jail free card for screwing our planet up. But either way, popular candidates include Mars, Earth's own moon, and more recently Titan, one of the moons of Jupiter. I will now explain step by step how you go about turning these celestial bodies into Earth 2.0. First, let's start with Mars. First of all, Mars has ice already on its polar caps, frozen carbon dioxide. So the first thing you need to do is melt the polar caps. And the polar caps will start the process of oceans forming and release carbon dioxide into the air. So with this greenhouse gas, the greenhouse effect can start. And with that process, Mars might start maintaining a livable atmosphere where plant life may start to grow.
Indeed, the difficulty in terraforming Mars is not to be underestimated. This is very much a long-term goal of Mars colonization. However, the theories as to how he may one day achieve it are still of much discussion today. One such proposal is to increase atmospheric pressure by creating a runaway greenhouse effect on the planet. Ironically, CFC gases could bring a dead world to life. Other possible methods include an orbital mirror system. This could help warm Mars by increasing solar energy to the planet by reflecting sunlight. And the detonation of nuclear explosives in carbonate mineral strata could help release some of Mars' residual oxygen supply.
Now that the greenhouse effect is set off, you need a way to slow it down. So we'd have to institute some type of environmental factor that could slow down the greenhouse effect and stop the planet from heating up too fast and burning away its entire atmosphere. Speaking of the atmosphere, Mars has no real thick atmosphere like we do on Earth. So you would need some type of magnetic field like we have to keep the atmosphere from floating off into space. So, artificial magnetic field. Basically, these are the three most important things on the to-do list to start the process of making Mars into Earth 2.0.
Mars could be made look like Earth, but the time and resources required are greater than we can currently afford.
But this process could take centuries. Sure, in the grand scheme of time, especially astronomical time, a couple of 100 years isn't that big of a deal. But it would have to be a valiant effort, and the human race would have to not screw it up.
However, projects such as the Mars Express and the MER mission may help us to unlock its secrets and bring humanity closer to a brave new future in the stars.
Mars exploration, for ages and centuries has intrigued humans, and now, we have a compelling scientific reason to continue in that journey, and certainly a compelling reason to, at some point, get to experience it as humans, get to explore it, and provide an inspiration also for the young generation that is to follow me and others that are so committed to this cause.
Mars the success rate, is very small. This is what makes it exciting. I think this is what brings the excitement to the public as well. It's always been a mystery, this planet Mars.
One of the more fascinating things about this sort of mission, we actually get down to the surface and start to explore in detail like this, is the fact that, in large part, we don't know until we get there what we're going to find. This is really exploration of the highest order. This is discovery of new stuff. We don't actually know what that environment is going to be like.
What a fantastic opportunity it is to, just driven by curiosity, to looking at life on this planet, brings you to the point where you learned enough here that you can actually apply some rules that you learn, some principles, to how to find life somewhere else. And what we're learning about life here tells us that there are environments on Mars, if there's water in the subsurface, that have the potential for life.
Yeah.